Like they're all hooping it. And that's probably definitely the sandcastle I've ever seen. Belly, all of that. I thought he was a kid, but...
Excuse the state of my windows, but I just had to show you. She's not happy because I've shut her out outside in the garden so that I can mop the floor, and she really does not like. Hello! If the back door's open, she'll happily stay out in the garden because she can come and go if she chooses to. You're such a tall girl, look at the state of you. She's standing up again. But yeah, as soon as I shut the back door to stop her from coming in, she gets really cross about it. She's such a diva, honestly.
Why are you such a silly girl? Why are you so silly? You should want to play in the garden. You're a dog, not a human.
What's the matter?
Cough.
You've got a cough, haven't you? Aiden gets this whenever he's tired, or you've fallen off. Hang on. There you go. Is that better? Whenever he is a bit overtired or has a slight cold or anything, he gets this nasty, it's like a croup cough. It's not full-blown croup at the moment, is it? Because he has had that before and that was awful. It was, you couldn't sleep at night properly, could you? Because every time you fell asleep, you'd wake up coughing and you couldn't stop coughing, and then you couldn't breathe, and it was very scary, wasn't it? It wasn't very nice. But this time, the cough sounds similar, but it's not as bad as it has been in the past. But we're keeping him home today so that he can rest, and hopefully he won't get any worse. That's the plan, isn't it?
Yeah.
How are you feeling now?
A little bit better.
We're going to have to pop out because I think we might need more Calpol. So we'll pop out and do that. You're falling off the sofa.
Can we just get a Calpol? Because I like staying home.
I know. In your onesie, aren't you? Nice and warm. And unfortunately, Marnie has the same cough, doesn't she?
Yeah, she
coughs. Yeah, I don't know whether...
But she isn't getting like croup.
No, she's got, again, it's the same sounding cough. It's that kind of barking sound, but she's she woke up a couple of times in the night, but she did go back quite easily after I gave her some Calpol. So fingers crossed with a nice lazy day. Crossing your fingers. Fingers crossed with some time at home, you will both feel much better, won't you? Although it's lovely sunshine today, I wonder if we should just stop maybe for 10 minutes in the park. Just to get a little bit of fresh air, because sometimes, not for long, I think sometimes a bit of fresh air is good, as long as you're nice and warm and you've got your coat on. So yeah, bless Aiden, he always gets this cough every time he's a little bit run down. That's the first thing that happens. He gets this really nasty cough, and he can feel it coming. He's like, I can feel in my throat, I'm gonna get the cough, and he gets really upset about it because sometimes when it's nasty, he really does struggle to breathe, and it's horrible to watch, but it must be so scary for him. It doesn't happen like that all the time, thankfully, and this time I'm hoping that by keeping him off today and having an early night and things, that it won't get to that stage. Marnie's following me upstairs to demand cheese. I better go and make her some lunch. Right, we're heading out to the park for probably only about half an hour. I just feel like that's the rest of your sandwich. We could do with getting some more Calpol, and I just feel like a bit of fresh air would probably do them good. But yeah, we won't go for too long. Then we'll come back and get back into your pajamas if you want. Do you want to do that, Aiden?
Yeah.
What's this serious face? Oh, Boo as well. Come on, Boo, come and say hello. Boo, what's this? What's this? What's this? Who's that? And what is it about this kind of cough that in the daytime, they just don't cough at all, and then as soon as they go to bed, it's like the worst cough ever. I don't understand what happens at night time that triggers it. It's really weird. But yeah, to look at Aiden today, you wouldn't think there's anything wrong with him, but last night and first thing this morning, to be fair. Oh, what's that? Yeah, it was really bad. It's very strange. Anyway, let's go. Come on then, guys, let's go.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 15, 17,
Oh, clever girl.
18, 16.
And we're going backwards.
19, say 19, 16. No, 19, 16, 20.
Hooray!
But that's
That was very clever. Well done, Marnie.
1.
I think she's over it now. She doesn't want to do it again.
Yes. Oh, I think we failed.
Such a beautiful day. I'm so glad we've come out. Everybody's much happier already. We've only been here 2 minutes, so it's not that cold either. It's actually really sunny and warm. It's making me look forward to spring. Oh, sorry, am I not pushing you fast enough? Is that fun? Aiden is spinning round and round. You got chocolate stars. Yummy. Should we take your coat off? Was that fun going to the park? Come here then, let's take your coat off. Let's pop that down here. Boo, they're not your chocolate stars. Hang on, let's put them down and take your coat off. No, Boo. Here you go, go and enjoy those. So we're back from the park and I'm really glad we made the effort to go. And something else I'm really glad about is that I made a massive chilli last night for dinner and I have enough left over for us to have it tonight as well, so I don't have to make anything for dinner, which is the best feeling ever. Hi Aiden, how are you feeling now? I think I might have been had. I always feel really bad because clearly he's not right. Like he was feeling, last night he was quite tearful and he had a temperature and all that kind of thing. And this morning he said he was 4 out of 10 and that the cough was not very good. But he seems a lot better now. We'll see. I think I'd rather he was here anyway. Yeah?
Can I have the chocolate?
Yes, I'll get it for you now. Actually, I was going to tell everyone that this does really work. This is something that I researched probably a couple of years ago, wasn't it? You're probably about 4, and Aiden used to get quite a nasty croup cough quite regularly then. He doesn't get it as often now, thankfully. But I was researching natural, like, things that help, that are natural, not...
I remember you did this honey kind of...
Yeah, we tried honey and lemon juice, didn't we, in warm water, which is more for throats, I think, than coughs, but it did soothe his throat because his throat gets sore after he's been coughing for a while. And then we always do the cold air, so opening all the windows, especially, obviously it usually happens in winter, so opening the windows in his bedroom really helps, because if the air is warm from central heating, then the cough is worse. We've done steam, so sitting in the bathroom. We used to have a smaller bathroom in our old house and I would just shut the door and sit in there with him with the shower on really hot, and that would help a little bit. But one thing weirdly that I was really skeptical about, but I thought we'll give it a try anyway because we've got nothing to lose, is dark chocolate. So he has 1 square of really good quality, really dark chocolate, or plain chocolate, so like the 75% or 80% stuff, which he actually quite likes anyway, and he eats it really slowly and just sucks it really, rather than chewing it and swallowing it. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's something in the cocoa that's like anti-inflammatory, I'm not sure, but it really helps with your cough, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And I thought he was having me on at first, thought yeah, of course he's going to tell me that chocolate helps, but it really does make a difference when he's particularly bad with a cough. He has that, and I notice that he stops for a good couple of hours, so he's just come and asked me for a square of chocolate now. So do you want it now?
Yeah.
Do you want some water as well, because you were thirsty, weren't you? Okay, let's pop this down here and I'll go and get you some chocolate and show you which one I use. Not that it matters, but as long as it's this kind of thing. So it's a 70%, hang on, is it not focusing? There we go. So it's a 70% cocoa, dark chocolate, so I would always get the 70% or higher, because I think it's probably, what are you doing? I think it's probably something to do with the cocoa content, so like Bourneville or something. Aiden,
Yeah.
what on earth is going on with your face? So like Bourneville or something probably won't do the trick in the same way that this does. Maybe I'll Google why. I'm sure I must have read at the time why it works.
Yeah.
Aiden's made himself a headband because he was bored earlier out of an old toilet roll tube and some stickers that he was given at a birthday party in his party bag. Very smart. Is it a ninja headband?
No.
Superhero headband?
No.
What is it then?
Warrior headband.
Warrior headband. Made from a toilet roll. It's very smart. He wants some, do you? And even better with this one, look Aiden, it's got sloths on the packaging, which I knew you would like. So it comes in,
They're so big.
so they're quite big squares, but he just has one and he nibbles it like a little mouse. And it really, really helps. Big kiss. Mwah.
Hot chocolate.
Don't show your sister, she'll want some. So I'm gonna try this for my lunch. I've never tried tofu before, but I've always fancied it. I don't know why I find it appealing, but I do. I just like the idea of something different for my lunch, because I do tend to eat the same sort of thing. And I don't know, as I get older, I'm just not as fussed on meat anymore. I don't really like cooking it. I really would choose it on a menu if I was eating out, but I tend to cook with it at home just because the rest of my family eat it, and yeah, they like meat, so I feel like I have to. But when it's up to me, if Dan is out and I'm cooking for myself, or always for lunches, I will always go for a veggie option, because I'm just, yeah, as I said, I'm just not fussed on meat these days. So yeah, tofu is something different to try. My friend SJ actually has scrambled tofu. She makes that at home, and I don't know, I'm such a noob with tofu. I don't even know if this is the right kind to do scrambled tofu with. I don't know, because I know you can get different like densities of it. This is an extra firm one, and it's smoked tofu, which I didn't intend to get. I meant to get just normal, but we'll give it a bash. I've just found this recipe I'm going to show you. So I just found this recipe. I googled smoked tofu, so I literally don't have a clue what to do with it, and this one came up, and I have some pui lentil, I think they are pui lentils anyway. It's like a sachet of lentils from Aldi. They're already done, and I love them, so I'm going to have it with those. And what else is in this? Some, well, they have pea shoots, but I've got spinach, which I'm guessing would be okay. Some red onion, red pepper from a jar, I've got that. I might put some olives in as well, and the tofu. What's the matter, Marnie? Pancakes? We don't have any pancakes. Right, let's give it a go and see what I think. So it turns out they're not pui lentils after all, but I'm guessing they'll probably be okay. They're green lentils, I think. And it has a load of veg in. This probably isn't the best for you, because it's probably got a lot of salt and sugar and stuff in it, but for the sake of a quick and easy meal and to get me to actually try the tofu, I'm gonna use these. So apparently I need to dice this, and I need about half. I might go for a third because, ooh, I don't like the colour. Okay, that's not a good start. I'm guessing because it's the smoked one, it's like an orangey colour, which I wasn't expecting. I was expecting it to be white, but I'm not gonna let that put me off too much. So I just got to drain it. Ooh, it feels like the consistency of halloumi. How have I never tried this before? I'm sure, unless I have and I just can't remember, but I'm sure I would remember if I tried it. That scissors is practically blunt. It's terrible. I must get a new one. Right. Okay. What do we think? Maybe smoked is a mistake. Oh. Oh, it smells like smoked cheese. Fairly confident it won't taste like smoked cheese, but don't hate the smell. And this recipe actually does specify smoked tofu, so can't be that bad. Come on out. It even looks like halloumi. Okay, so I've got about a third of it there, and I'm going to dice it quite small, and then I need to chop up half a courgette and some onion as well. The packet tells me I can try it raw. I wish this was live so that I could ask those of you who have tried tofu whether or not I should try it raw and whether that might put me off for life. Let me know in the comments, do I try it raw? I'm a bit scared, if I'm honest, that it might ruin it for me. Okay, I'm gonna try it and be brave. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, I quite like that. The smokiness of it is just like the cheese, the apple would, and I quite like the texture. The flavour afterwards is a little bit weird, but when it's with other things, yeah, I think I like that. Okay, let's cook it. So the tofu's in. I'm just adding half a courgette. The recipe actually said a whole one, but I don't know if that's meant for more than one person. Yeah, it serves two, so I don't need that much. So I've done less tofu and less courgette. Can't find my, well, that'll have to do. Can't find my wooden spoon, so that goes in until, for a few minutes to soften the courgettes. Then you add balsamic vinegar, which I'm sceptical about with the smoked taste. I don't know how that's going to work, but we'll give it a bash. And paprika. What else do I need? Lentils, onion and pepper. Oh, you're supposed to keep the onion raw. Okay, let's give it a go. So that's everything in the pan now apart from the lentils. So there's tofu, courgette, I've added some spinach, olives, which the recipe didn't say but I wanted them, and some red roasted peppers from a jar. I just popped the lentils in the microwave for a minute. What else have I put in there? There's something else. Oh, onion as well, some diced red onion. Actually smells amazing. So there we have it. Smoked tofu, lentil, they are in there underneath somewhere, they're buried. That actually, I'm quite excited to try that. Let's see what I think. Okay, I'm going in. I thought it might be a bit squishy, like I'm funny with texture, that's why I don't like bananas. Even though I really want to like bananas, but I don't like the, yeah, the texture of them. So that was my worry with tofu, but this is actually really nice. Yum. So just picked up Merrin from school and she's putting me to the test already with some ratio revision for a maths test. And I haven't done ratios in some time, but I'm really pleased because, yes, I know you want to play, Boo, because I've just managed to work out, or help you to work out, you have to, we worked it out together, one of her ratio sums. So now
we were just practicing. We were practicing what I had to do because one of the questions I didn't know what to do. So we practiced the concept of it and
as revision.
Revision, and now we're going to.
It's about simplifying ratios, wasn't it? And then finding
what the.
Hello. Yes, I know you want to play.
What the sum of money was.
Where's your toy? Get your toy. You're so strong. Fierce panda. So we've done dinner and we've done bath Oh, those kisses, thank you.
Sleep bed.
And now it's time for sleep bed, that's right. It's a little bit early, but I figure she's quite tired. And we'll just read some stories. I say she's tired. You wouldn't think she was, would you? You don't really look tired now. Now you've had a bath, you've woken up again. Should we read some stories? Mummy's found a new story that we haven't read before. Headphones? You don't need headphones. Right, let's put you down here. And let's get you...
Here.
Yeah. Right, let's get you ready for bed. Got you. Time for tea. Tea and whoa, Mummy nearly fell over. Time for tea and stories. Ready? Bigger. Bigger. Ready, good girl. Bigger.
Here she is. Here's your mummy.